Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Going to the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com. Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Going to the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com.
Welcome to the Jolt Creativity pregame show. Jolt Creativity. Destroy the lie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jolt Creativity pregame show ahead of this special edition broadcast of the Volleyball League of America. The Mak taking on Naptown Nitro. I'm here courtside with Sam Lottie.
What's going on, sir?
Hey, it's good to have you here. This is the second half of the doubleheader.
Yep.
Naptown just got a victory over the Brewers, and now you guys are going to be taking them on. Tell me, what's it going to take to bring down the Nitro today?
Man, we got to serve them tough. They got really good serve receive, and they're swinging off of those good passes, so we got to serve them tough, get out of the system, and trust our defense to get those balls up.
Now, you guys are coming into this game. It's kind of like in the middle of the season of the VLA, so tell me a little bit of the background of what's been happening recently for you guys coming into this match.
Yeah, man, we've been grinding. We got practice every week. We've been just down in Louisville, traveling all over the state, getting some matches in, and we just had our last match down in Louisville, and it was a good game. So, yeah, just pushing this season.
That's amazing. Tell me, we had a chance in the last match to talk with Eli of Nitro about what it means to play in the VLA and kind of the effort to grow the game, especially the men's side. Tell me what that has been like for you and what it means to be here today.
What it means to be in the VLA is we love playing, and we want something for when the kids who are playing right now, especially the kids in Michigan, when they're growing up, they got something like this where they can make money off of it, because the only way that you can make money in volleyball right now is going overseas, going down to Puerto Rico, Brazil, anywhere but the U.S. So we're right now putting in the building blocks so these guys can play when they get to the future.
That's amazing, and that's what we're going to see tonight. Not only great volleyball, but pieces of that and people who are committed to that, like Sam, which is awesome. Tell me about the guys on your team that share this logo and this uniform. What players are you looking for to have a really big impact today?
Yeah, David Galanes, freshman graduate out of Cornerstone, great outside hitter. Sam Sarowitz, we both played on the Brewers last year, and now we're here with the Mak, and there's a reason we're here. We're going to bring it today. JT McCarthy, another fresh graduate out of Lawrence Tech. So those kind of players that are coming right out of college, fresh off a strong season, that's who's going to make a difference today.
Well, we saw last game the Nitro have a potent attack. We saw Eli Margetts and also Jacob Pickett, I think is his name. They had some really strong hitters, of course, Garrett as well, Garrett Bess. What's it going to take to stifle their attack?
Well, I tell you, Bess really likes that hard cross shot, so we're going to give him the line, trust our defense to dig him up, and force them to maybe hit a ball out of bounds down the line or two. Give that up for sure. And then, we know Pickett. Pickett, we coached, one of our players coached Pickett, so we know what he likes, so we're coming for him.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time, and hope the match is fun for you guys today.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Awesome. You can go back to your team. We're going to have some more Jolt Creativity pregame coverage coming up in just a little bit, so don't go anywhere.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Go into the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com.
Welcome to the Jolt Creativity pregame show. Jolt Creativity. Destroy the lie.
Welcome back to Lansing, Michigan. We're here at the Lansing City Arena for the Jolt Creativity pregame coverage. I'm here with Jacob Pickett of Naptown Nitro. You guys just had one match. You're coming in to play the Mak now on the second half of the doubleheader. Won the first one. You were telling me before we got on camera that these two teams know each other a little bit, and there's a lot of names that you're familiar with. Tell me a little bit about that connection.
Yeah, so my coach used to play at Siena. I know him from the team. And then Mark, he used to play on my team at Siena. So I know most of these guys from college, so it's fun getting back on the court and playing with them.
So a little more at stake than just a match, maybe some bragging rights a little bit.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a lot of talking.
And a little bit of a rivalry between these two teams. How long has that been going on for?
Since I've been playing, so the past 3 years, it's been talking all the time. So I love to see it, but I'm ready to compete.
A little Michigan versus Indy today here on the floor. You guys won the first one against the Brewers. The second one, what kind of effort is it going to take from you guys to come out with a victory?
Honestly, we're just playing good on our side, keeping the ball high, talking to each other. Let's play our game and just keep it on our side.
Now it looks like the other team, the Mak, they have some hard hitters over there. How are you guys going to stifle them today?
Just try and get a big block up there, talk on defense, cover our hitters. I think we can do it.
If you had to pick out any player on your team that maybe people are unfamiliar with, that maybe doesn't get the spotlight a lot, but it's kind of like an X factor to keep your eye on, who would you say?
Probably Eli Margetts. He's diving all over the court. He's always picking up balls. He's watching the block. He's all over the place.
Yeah, based on the last match, he's not a dark horse in my mind. He was all over the place. He did really good. So keep your eye for Eli today also. Jacob, you did awesome. Thank you so much for your time. I'll let you get back to your team.
Thank you.
We have more Jolt Creativity pregame coverage coming up in a bit, so don't go anywhere.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Going to the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com. Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Going to the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com. Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Going to the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com. Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Going to the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jolt Creativity pregame show. Midwest Mak versus Naptown Nitro in the second match of this doubleheader in this special edition broadcast of the Volleyball League of America. One of the players to keep your eye out on for today is for the Mak. Right here, the number 5. David Galanis. He's a recent grad from Cornerstone University. And he is one of the players to keep your eye out on for tonight. He's a great outside hitter. Number 5 for the Mak. As we continue the warm-up here for this match, Nitro looking to make it 2 out of 2 on their road trip today.
Long sleeve. Oh, this guy? Oh, I got you. Huh? Oh. White on the bottom? This guy. There we go.
Another player to look out here for the Mak, JT McCarthy. Other strong players up at the middle spot for them. They're looking to take this match from the Naptown Nitro. We'll have more Jolt Creativity pregame coverage coming up in just a bit. Don't go anywhere.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Going to the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com.
Okay, I didn't no pressure if you can't, but Tanner just went to go pick up food because we're working right now, and his card declined, and so my food is already made, but just hasn't been paid for, and I can't leave work. Is there any chance you can go to Panda Express and then drop it off at Lansing City Arena? No, my food's not paid for because Tanner's card didn't freaking work. I'll pay you back. I'll cash out you. I'll cash out you. I think it's like $10. Here you go. Okay, just let me know, please. Again, if you can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lansing City Arena. We are here just about ready for the Mak taking on Naptown Nitro in Game 2 of our doubleheader. We're going to bring you down to the PA, the starting lineup announcements. And the first service is just around the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lansing City Arena for tonight's VLA match between Naptown Nitro and the Mak. Let's begin the contest by meeting the starting lineups. First, for Nitro, number 0, Lucas Roberts. Number 2, Jacob Pickett. Number 6, Tanner Shore. Number 13, Eric Brown. Number 22, Garrett Ness. Number 28, Elijah Dowdry. Number 31, Eli Marnett. And now for the Mak, number 4,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lansing City Arena. Part 2 of the doubleheader, the Mak taking on Naptown Nitro in a best-of-5 match. It's a part of the special edition VLA broadcast here on Lansing City Live. I'm Jared Kleppel, bringing you the action tonight. We are just about set and ready for set number 1. Players have been announced. The Mak in that green and blue. On the right side of your screen, Nitro, the black and red. On the left side, they won the first match today against Beer City Brewers. This time, they will face the Mak. Getting it going for us, Josh Doherty. And he gets an ace to start it off for the Nitro. Attack here from number 22, JT McCarthy, middle for the Mak. Put the first points up on the board. For the Michigan team, whose name is a generous nod to the bridge up north. Looking down the line, saved by Mak, back row attack. It's a good one, but Nitro handle it. Now a little tip from the middle. Trouble for Mak originally, but it will be a free ball. Bess. That one is going to be out of bounds, and Nitro will get their second point of the match. Jacob Pickett going to send this one over for the Nitro. He had a really big performance in the first match. This one will be into the net. He was a high flyer all day long. And for the Mak, number 5, David Galanes. Definitely keep your eye on him. He's a great outside hitter for the Mak. And he's got a dangerous service all right there, causing the overpass and the easy put down for number 20, Mark Arsenal. Another great service here from Galanes. Easy roll here. Smart play for number 6, Caleb Short. Back to serve, number 13, Eric Crum. This one will be into the net as well. Best will choose to tip. Lati tried to get down. He's saying it hit the ground, but play will continue. And so the play continued, but number 21 right there, Sam Lotzi, knew that it hit the ground. He told the referee, so point will be for Nitro instead. 4 apiece here in set number 1. To the outside they go, and Lottie will send it too far. Nitro putting on a bit of a run here, up by a point. Nice look here for Mak. That was Mark Arsenal who sent it home. It was too hot to handle for the Nitro. Number 20 right there, you see him. Serve from Lati. Making a play on it was Elijah Doherty. He's able to get the point for the Naptown Nitro. Nice service here from Caleb Short. Ati takes a swing. Did he get a touch? He did. Earns the point for Mak. For 21, Sam Ati playing on the opposite side out of Michigan State University. That is an excellent serve. And it's an ace for the Mak. Mark Arsenal getting it done, giving Mak the lead here, 7-6, early in the first set. That one's going to be too long, though. They'll be all tied up. Elijah Doherty back to serve. Controlled by Mak. Galanis. Too hot to handle for the Nitro. David Galanis, fresh out of college, played for Cornerstone University. Several NAIA players across both of these squads. And a lot of familiarity amongst players as well because of that. As Nitro can't handle this one. Service coming from number 9, Mike Wiley, in the middles for the Mak. We'll give it another go. Not a great pass. This will be essentially a free ball. Not quite, though. Back row attack and sent it long. It was Arsenal. He did get a touch, though. Didn't see it at first, so Mak win that point. Nitro looking to the outside. Pickett lands it in. Definitely expect to see some big things from number 2, Jacob Pickett, in this match. Had a great match last game. This one will be into the net. Taken over by Mak. Best now goes for a tip. He will get the kill. Now Nitro down by 2. Set up for the middle, JT McCarthy. He will take those all day long. Galanis sends that one long. Saw his power serve earlier today. We'll be watching that all match long. Mak able to get an attack out of this. Mark Arsenal once again. McCarthy on the serve. It's a really good one. Yeah. He's setting up short. Tries to tip it in. Lati with Wiley.
Oh, I did.
There, meet him at the net, send it right back.
Orange chicken and beef and broccoli. Yeah.
Number 6, Caleb Short for the Nitro.
No.
Sporting one of the
Beef
best
and broccoli
mustaches
is
in the
one
league.
thing, then orange chicken. It's a plate. Here we go.
He's able to use that superpower for
Half noodles.
1 point
half
here.
rice.
And they'll
And then
get the
your
side
2
out.
entrees are beef and broccoli and orange chicken. Okay.
Here comes the serve from Bess.
Thank you.
Now Lati sends it long, looking for the cross-court shot. Two-point advantage now for the Mac. The serve from Garrett Bess is sent long.
I convinced Joe Carson to bring me my food.
Nitro having a tough time handling that one. And it'll be a free ball and sent straight to the floor by Mike Wiley. Absolutely no doubt about it. And another poor serve receive for Nitro will put them in a further hole, down by 5 now. Already setting up his brother. They're blocked then. Nitro able to keep the Mac at bay. We'll have a back row attack here from Galanese. Now Bess will give his one. It's a good dig, but couldn't keep it in play. And Parker Sayens, excuse me. Point to Nitro. They work to cut into this lead. Overpass, nearly punished, and instead, it's number 12, Jeff Luptowski, who makes the play for the Mac, sends it to the open spot on the floor. Nice serve, but a great receive. A nice placement, forcing the dive out of Sam Sarowitz. And I think the call was into the net by the Mac, so Nitro get the point. Elijah Doherty. He'll serve it right into the net. That was a problem that we saw more than I'd like to admit in that first match between Nitro and Beer City Brewers. Giving up 3 points there, as we see twice in a row now here. One from each side. Serve will go back to Josh Doherty. Controlled pretty well by the Mac. Got a good attack off. Galanes has to dive to put that one over. Great looking attack here. Galanes once again. Rally continues. Trying to be sneaky about it. Garrett Bess sticks it right into the gut of Sam Sarowitz. Just couldn't quite get it up there. Cutting the lead to 3. Bess with the left hand into the block and to the floor. The lead is cut to 2 now. here in game number 1. Gordy sends it over. Middle attack off the net and out of bounds. JT McCarthy couldn't quite keep it in. They will force a timeout from the Mak, who built a decent lead. But now it's been trimmed down to just 1. We're going to cut to a quick commercial break on the other side. 19-18 here in set number 1. Who will take the first one here?
Oh, he's turning.
Lansing City Live.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape.
Welcome back to Lansing City Arena, 19-18. The Mak on top, just taking a timeout. And now ready to get things going again. A run here being put on by Nitro. The Mak are going to give him a free ball. He sets up Pickett. Not the greatest attack, but the Mak can't put anything together either. Oh, to the middle, and it's not there. Just mistimed between Crum and Doherty. So a 2-point advantage now for the Mak. Looking to open it up with a set 1 victory. Opposite side, wants a touch, got it. Jacob Pickett pulling this Nitro team to within 1. Not a great receive there from the Mak. They're going to give a free ball. No, they won't. It actually just won't get over. JT McCarthy tried to get it over, but tight to the net. Maybe make it not be such a free ball, but instead, it's point Nitro, and we're all tied up here at 20. Short one. Mak get to it. Galanis. Can't argue with that from David Galanis. He's smiling about that, clearly happy. Giving the Mak a 1-point advantage. Galanis out of Cornerstone University, a fresh graduate, joining the Mak for the first time this season. Great serve from him too. The in system looks for the Mak, a nice block from Besson Crum. Good effort there in the back row from Pickett, but it's too much from the Mak, and they go up by 2. Let's take a look at that shot from Galanis that we just saw moments ago. It's absolutely to the floor, and the celebration afterwards. He's up here to serve.
Oh my God.
And once again, the Mak will win the battle at the net. Taking the 3-point advantage here. Wonder if we'll see a timeout from Nitro or not. Just 2 points away from a set 1 victory. Galanis will put it into the net and relieve some of the pressure. Eric Crum sends it over. Not quite in the right spot there for the Mak. And short, puts it into the block and out of bounds. We're back to a 1-point game. First match today, we had some close ones. This one is shaping up to be just like them. Strong serve handled by the Mak. Nice hit from the outside, Mark Arsenal. Number 20 for the Mak. Puts the Mak 1 point away from taking the first set. That one comes down. And the Mak take game number 1, 25-22. Here in the second half of the VLA doubleheader on Lansing City Live. Teams will switch benches. We'll cut to a quick ad break, and on the other side, it's game number 2. Don't go anywhere.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Go into the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com.
Welcome back to the Lansing City Arena. We're almost ready for game number 2. See number 5, David Galanes. He's been a heavy hitter for the Mak here in the first game as they won that first match 25-22. On the other side, a player to look out for, number 31, Eli Marquetz. In match number 1, he was not wearing the white jersey, so we haven't seen him attack nearly as much. You might see him in the back row some, but mostly playing that more defensive role here in this match. But we're curious to see what he brings to the table in that position for the Nitro. Currently down 1-0. They're on the attack here. Pickett gets denied at the net by the towering Mak defenders. Now Chris Croft of Davenport University serve for the Mak. Sets up Sam Lottie. He's able to hit the roll over the block in the open spot in the middle of the floor. I'll give another serve to his setter. Floating it in, miscommunication. Overpass opportunity. Mak can't capitalize. Nitro not going to get a very good look out of it. Essentially a free ball here. Lottie Got a nice look at it. Nitro can't quite keep it alive. Great effort from Lucas Roberts and Garrett Bess.
Go, Crumb.
Three, 3-0. Favor of the Mak. And that'll be 4. Brody thought he had something there and just couldn't quite get it over the tape. Crofton sending another serve just over the net. And how about that block from Lati? He had McCarthy with him. Trying to do his tally for this game. That's his second block. An early lead here for the Mak. Can they keep it going? Galanis off the block. Able to send it over, but the second one is too much. David Galanis. Point number 6 for the Mak. Brody sets up an attack from quite a ways back, right around that 10-foot line. Pickett can't make anything of it, so 7-0 here early. A big run for the Mak. Nitro just trying to do something to get it to go their way, and Crum puts it together on a nice set from Josh Doherty. They get their first points of this game. That one hung on the tape for a moment there. And Galanis sends it all the way into our broadcast booth. Tough to stop him when he goes airborne. Number 5. Cornerstone University. Serve here, that's a good one. And that's an ace for Galanis. So far, one of the biggest difference makers today for the Mak. He's back to serve. This time into the net. That's number 11 for the Mak.
11-2.
They build a big lead here, and it'll be Nitro calling the timeout, trying to put the pieces together here. A rough opening go here in set number 2 after losing the first one. That would certainly be not the way they want to start this match if they lose this one big and they go down 2-0. Meanwhile, the Mak on the other side putting together a great performance. Very dominant so far. They're going to continue that in after this timeout. Now the first game was very close. I believe it was 25-22. won by the Mak. So far in this one, it has been all boys from the bridge. Take a look at that. One of those blocks from Lati. Recently, he's had a few of them. And this one caught the corner. It looked like it would have been out, but just barely sniped it. JT McCarthy, a great service for the Mak. They'll give it another go. Off the tape this time and out of bounds. How can the Nitro respond? Unfortunately, that's not going to get it done. The service from Crum goes long. 10-point advantage for the Mak. They're in set number 2. Sam Lati will put it in.
Oh my God.
Nice serve. Nitro able to make something of it. Set to the outside. Off the block, here comes Nitro. Using to dump it with Wiley. Now a back row attack. Nice looking hit for the kill, Mark Arsenal. He had several kills in that first game as well. The dominance of this set just continues for the Mak. Take a look at that last shot from Mark Arsenal. Able to get around the outstretched arm of Garrett Bess. Lati again from the back row. Overpass. Arsenal not able to hit it to the ground. Short will have a chance. Arsenal again, a little tip, saved by Bess. And this time can't quite get to it. Mak will serve here, Mark Arsenal. Nitro just trying to stop the bleeding here in this set and have an opportunity to compete for it, not go down 2-0, but the Mak continuing to put the foot on the gas, 16-4. Nice serve from Arsenal. Good first pass from Eli Margetts, leading to the kill for Caleb Short. It'll be a side out for Nitro. Sam Lati too high and out of bounds. Nitro able to keep the serve here. Very much needed. 2 points in a row. And they keep it going. They will. They got a long ways to go in this set, but it's just 1 point at a time. Comes the service again from short. Looked good, very close. But out of bounds. And the run ends there. Mike Wiley now. Sends a short one. Set to the middle, blocked. Doherty finds the outside. It's Jacob Pickett with the tip. Now Elijah Doherty back to serve. Pickett goes up and is blocked. Mak will regain the serve. Croft comes in. He is a setter for them, but he's not currently. I think he's splitting setting duties with Parker Science. Nice up from Eli Margetts. Back row attack, a roll. Tactical shot, finding the opening right in the middle of the floor. Nitro trying to put together a run here. That serve out just by a little bit. In and serving David Galanis. Great serve. Nitro able to keep it in. And they make something out of it. Jacob Pickett sliding to his right. Off balance there, a little bit of helter-skelter, and puts it into the block and out of bounds. Nice serve from Pickett here. Arsenal is blocked. We'll try again. This time a little rolling. Nobody from Nitro. 4 players a step away, and it drops in the middle of it. Jeff Lutowski. Back to serve. And into the net he goes. 20-11. Nitro down by 9. Currently in their second match of a doubleheader today.
Oh, yeah.
Long range set from Lati. Arsenal is blocked. Elijah Doherty making it happen at the net for Naptown Nitro. Nice serve from Crum. That block goes out of bounds. Point for the Mak. Here comes the serve from Lati. Nitro able to work with it. Arsenal into the block, kept up, and down it goes. 22 for the Mak. Went out to an early lead in this match, this game. And have maintained that lead of around 8 to 10 points for most of it. As Sam Lati causes the serve receive to go into the ceiling for point number 23. Everything's going the way of the Mak. this time into the net for Sam Lati. Much needed side out for Naptown Nitro. This would be a wild run if they could bring this one all the way back. Garrett Bess will be at the helm. Arsenault cross court. Misses. It's wide. Set to the middle, put away. Number 9, Mike Wiley. Set point here for the Mak to take a commanding 2-set lead. Could win this one by 11 with a point here. This one will sail way, way out. Nitro will have another chance. Overpass, not punished. Battle at the net. Naptown Nitro come away victorious. (24-16). Set point for the Mak. Nice serve from short. Battle at the net. Still there and sent out of bounds by Wiley. Caleb Short continues to serve. Playing outside and right side. Out of Ball State. This time sends it short, and the Mak can't get there. All of a sudden, Naptown Nitro with 18. And they continue to close this gap. Time to close it out for the Mak. Galanis, off-speed hit, finds the open court. Ball hits the blue. It's 2-0 in favor of the Mak. Dominated much of that game. A late push from Naptown Nitro. Was getting close to making it interesting. I'd say another point or two would have really put the pressure on the Mak. But for most of that game, they were quite comfortable. They're looking for the sweep here in the Lansing City Arena. We're going to send you to our sponsors. Set number 3, right around the corner. Don't go anywhere.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Going to the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com.
back to Lansing City Arena. Special edition broadcast of the Volleyball League of America here on Lansing City Live. The Mak currently up 2-0 on Naptown Nitro. This is Naptown's second match of the day. They played Beer City Brewers earlier out of Grand Rapids. They came out victorious 3-1. After a competitive first set here, the Mak dominated the last one. They ended up winning by 7. They were up by 9 to 10 points for a lot of the game, but a fresh start here. And first points to the Mak. Nice play from Parker Sayans, number 17. One of the two setters. Seen Sayans and Croft split the setting duties for the Mak, and this time the service is out of bounds. It'll be one apiece. Really tough to come back from I think it was a 7-0 start for the Mak last game. Nitro were battling from behind all game long as we have multiple bodies diving there at the net. And Naptown Nitro take the lead. Now Jacob Pickett back to serve. Lati can't do much but just put it over. And miscommunication there. It was both Sarwich and Sayans let it drop between them. Pickett with the service again. Floats it over. Signs, trying to find Lati. It's off the mark, but he gets decent swing out of it. Best this time. Wow, great defensive effort from the Mak. Caleb Short puts it away. Great attacks that time from Bess as well as Short. They push Naptown out to a 3-point lead here. Much different than the last game. This time, great hit from Galanes, and he gets the follow-up as well. So hard to miss when he walks onto the floor, because instantly, if you miss him subbing, you instantly see him and he gets a chance up at the net. Whether he's front row or back row. He puts all kinds of heat on it. This time it's Best at the net. Blocked but out of bounds. He earns a point for Naptown. From serve. It's to Lati, and now Nitro dumping it. Arsenal. Nice cross-court hit. Nitro with good defense. Now Lati can't hit that back line. This is by a ball's width. (6-2) Naptown. That serve goes out. JT McCarthy now back to serve for the Mak. Great pass and finished. That one looked pretty from Nitro. Elijah Doherty completed that one up at the net. And it's a 4-point Nitro lead.
Let's go, 5.
Nice serve. And into the net goes number 17, Sayans, who's trying to keep it from being an overpass, but ends up giving away the point instead. At best, he'll send it out. Nice serve from Lati. Setting up short, down the line. Lati was there, but can't control it. Nitro get the point. And a nice hit from Caleb Short. He'll actually be back to serve here. Arsenal with authority. Nitro able to handle it, and the cross-court look from Pickett is long. Here comes the serve from Arsenal. Sets up Pickett, blocked, into the net. Go the Mak. Now a 5-point Nitro lead. Turning the tables from the last game. Looks like we're having a timeout for a blood cleanup on the floor. So we'll step aside for a moment, send you to our sponsors. 10-5 here in set number 3, Naptown Nitro with the lead, and they need this one to stay alive. You're watching Lansing City Live, a presentation of Volleyball League of America.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Going to the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space.
Welcome back to the Lansing City Arena. This is served from Nitro. Off the tape. They'll have another chance here. Pickett blocked, and another block. And an accidental whistle. So we'll replay the point.
What was the call there? Still 5.
Mike Wiley gets one for the Mak. 6-10 now. 4-point lead for Naptown Nitro out of Indianapolis. Trying to be sneaky with it was Doherty. But right there. David Galanis.
Go, Mike.
Keeps the serve with the Mak Green. Best from the back row, a tip. Coming up for, he got it. Galanis finishes. What an effort from Mike Wiley. did not think he was going to get there in time. Galanes finished it. What an effort from Mike Wiley. Back row attack from short. It's unable to be handled by the Mak. Little miscommunication there for the Mak. They'll set up Nitro well. Their attempt is blocked once again. Tip. Now back row, Arsenault, did he get a touch? No, he didn't. Ducking in time was Eli Margetts. Gordy sends it over very close to the tape, and it's an ace. Unable to be controlled by Arsenault. 13-8, Nitro lead. And that serve will be out. Side out for the Mak. Send Chris Croft in. He'll be the setter for a few rotations here. Floats one across. Be the best. Doesn't put his full power behind it. And that kill coming from Jeff Liptowski. Schoolcraft College. 12, middle for the Mak. Back row for short. Free ball for Nitro. Best can't get everything behind it. Opportunity for the Mak, not able to capitalize, and the back row roll from Caleb Short. Gives it to the Nitro. Nice serve. Mak hard to handle, but they will send it over. Free look for Caleb Short. Wound up and took the speed off of it. Change-up shot. The ball drops in the middle for point 15. Naptown Nitro on their way to their first set victory if they can keep this up. Miscommunication from the Mak. Free ball for Nitro to the middle. Crum. Great dig. Garrett Bess. Past the block and to the floor. 16-10, Naptown. Timeout, Mak. Big lead here for Naptown Nitro. So after a first game that was close pretty much the whole way, neck and neck, ended up being a 25-22 victory, I believe, for the Mak. We've had two games where we've had larger margin. This one has been a little bit closer, but Nitro with that 5 or 6 point lead most of the way. Trying to get their first set victory here and avoid a sweep. Been seeing this set. Garrett Best gets some really good attacks. Jacob Pickett joining him as well. Eric Crum in the middle has put a couple away. Leading their Indianapolis squad to a 6-point advantage here in set 3. Pickett back to serve. And it drops in the midst of the entire Mak squad. Setter Chris Croft was calling for help. No one coming to his rescue. 7-point lead for Nitro. Mak able to control this one. Galanes, deep corner. And it looks like he's trying to start something here for the Mak. I don't think he's happy about the 7-point deficit. David Galanes. Nice serve. Nitro able to handle it. Short from the 10-foot line. Good dig. Arsenal. Blocked. Denied. Crum returns it to sender. And a nice tip there from Liptowski. Mak still hanging around in this game. Up 2 sets. Could close out the entire match with a win here. This serve off the tape. Nitro able to recover. The back row attack from Galanes. You can count on it. The lead is now 5. JT McCarthy back to serve for the Mak. Nice serve. Doherty to the middle. Trying to find his brother Elijah, excuse me. Couldn't make the connection. It's another point in this run that the Mak is putting together, cutting the deficit now to 4. Very tight up to the net. Mak will have an opportunity. Galanes puts the brakes on it. Sends it to the open spot there, just past the 10-foot line. Mak chipping away at this, have more than half the deficit in this run. Nitro nearly punished again. Will be free for the Mak. Block stays in bounds. Good looking swing from Mike Wiley. I think it was Elijah Doherty who was up there with Caleb Short. Ejected it and it's just in bounds. And Garrett Best will give it right back to him. 16-19. Liptowski with the serve. One to the middle, Elijah. Doherty can't put it away. Back row, Galanes blocked. It'll be Arsenal this time. Great work up at the net. The defense from Nitro that time, Elijah Doherty. Keeping the Mak at bay. Really good defensive play at the net. Five points away from winning their first set. Caleb Short puts it over, off the tape. Another block. Doherty putting in the work here. One-handed set, Arsenal takes it home. Mark Arsenal. That's the one-handed set from Chris Croft. that serve will be out of bounds. Let's take a look at that one-handed set we just saw. Yeah, there it was. Arsenal able to take advantage of it. Galanis looking down the line, and it will be out of bounds. Hitting that one wide. 22-17. Nitro lead back to 5, just 3 away, closing this set out. Galanis off the net, able to have a very strong swing there. Still, he gets the side out for the Mak. This will be a back row attack. Garrett Best blocked. This time to the outside. Block would have stayed in bounds. Mak trying to keep it in, they do. And this time it's too much from Jacob Pickett. Really good play as well from Eli Margetts to cover the block at the net.
Good throw.
23-18. Nitro trying to get their first set of the match.
Oh yeah, big time.
Middle attack. McCarthy sends it downward, and it's enough. This is a dangerous front three for the Mak. Lati, Galanis, and McCarthy. They will get another point there as well. Now these 3 players right here up front for the Mak really have the ability to swing games. This one gets over them, and a back row attack from short brings Nitro to set point.
Let's go, Mak.
Jacob Pickett sends it over. Not a great serve receive initially. Lati put some pace behind it. He's able to get the point for the Mak. Thought that would maybe be a free ball for Nitro, but Lati able to lean back and send it over with pace. 21-24. Short, off the block, gets point 25, and Naptown Nitro will not be swept. It's 2-1 here in the Lansing City Arena. We're going to send you to our sponsors. I have a short ad break. Game 4 coming up shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Going to the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com. Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Going to the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to another.
Welcome back to the Lansing City Arena. Here on Lansing City Live, a special presentation of the VLA. Mark Arsenault, number 20 for the Mak, has been playing well today. As we have a first serve into the tape. Naptown Nitro started off right. Seen a lot of great swings from number 20, Mark Arsenault. This one from Sam Lati with the first points of the game for the Mak. Naptown Nitro able to win set number 3 and avoid the sweep after losing big in set number 2. Thought maybe the Mak would run away with it, but Naptown Nitro not going away. They're staying competitive here. Up 2-1 to Jacob Pickett. There's a short floater. Mak are on top of it. Arsenault send it cross court. Oh, back row attack blocked. JT McCarthy. Attack on the opposite side for Nitro. Garrett Best puts it away. 3-2 Naptown. Sends it over. Wiley gets the point for the Mak. Nice serve from Lati, tight to the net on the serve receive, and the attack will go into the net. First lead of the set for the Mak. Bess, got to go down the line, he got it. I think maybe he got a touch, yep. Garrett Bess out of Indiana University, playing club there. Spent some time overseas before coming here to Naptown Nitro. A great effort from Sam Lati. Diving for it around the pole, but came back over the net inside the antenna. Garrett Bess snipes it. (6-4) Naptown. Talked a little bit with Bess the pregame of the first match today. Talked a little bit about his international experience as he digs that one. Short will send it over. Back in system, Arsenault with the kill. Nitro get that one off the touch. Currently with the 7-5 lead now here in set number 4. They've really turned things around ever since that big loss in set 2. Here's Nitro again. Nice swing from Pickett. They're able to keep it alive, and they will not be punished. Back row, short. Now Galanis, they find him. There's one thing that we were seeing all day long in that second set. David Galanis absolutely destroying some shots. We haven't seen him much in this set until then. See if the Mak can find him more often. But this time, Jacob Pickett has his chance with the bow and arrow celebration. Putting it away for Naptown. Galanis once again just floating in the air. (7-8), the Mak. Take another look at that jump from Galanis. Putting it exactly where he wanted it to be. Pickett into the block, excuse me. Out of bounds for a Nitro point. Tight match here. Did the first nearly 20 points. And miscommunication on the serve receive for the Mak. They'll let one go free. Ace for Nitro. Setter Josh Doherty makes the serve. Nice touch over the block. Jacob Pickett coming alive for Naptown Nitro. This one goes into the net. Inside out for the Mak. David Galanis. And they'll send this one long. Can't keep it down. Coach for the Mak. Talking to his players. Wants them to lock in. They're starting to see this one slip out of their grasp. Opportunity for Arsenal, try to go cross court. Nitro will give a free ball. Back row, Galanis off the block and out of bounds. Point for the Mak. Crum in the middle. It's a hard hit down. Now a back row from Galanis, kept it in. Wow. Great shot from David Galanis. After Eric Crum, the 13 for Nitro, put down a really good shot on the other side. And now the lead is 2. Short cross court to the corner. Beats the blockers. McCarthy can't get there in time. Naptown with the 3-point advantage. Number 6, Caleb Short, playing both outside and the right side. And Ball State. This one is handled cleanly by Mike Wiley. Saw the opening and like lightning it was there. Off the tape. Garrett Best finds the opening. Garrett Best sends this one into the net. Side out for the Mak. Mak will swap their setters. Parker Sayans back in. Back row from Short. Galanes blocked. Once again, and he will not be blocked twice in a row. Excellent setup from Parker Sayans. We see that shot once again. Very Short had to back up. Now the back row attack from Arsenal, and I think his foot was on the line for that back row attack, what it must have been. So back out to a 2-point advantage for the Nitro. Arsenal this time cleared it, but into the net this time. 2 failed attacks from him in the back row in back-to-back rallies. It's been very good for the Mak all day long. This time it'll be Lati from the back row, and he's able to keep it in, get the point for the Mak. Serve handled well. A roll, and Lati actually got there a little too early. Roll from Pickett is enough for Naptown. Have a solid handle on this game, have led nearly the whole time here in set 4. Galanes puts it away for the Mak. Best with an effort that took him to the floor. It wasn't enough. Best will have a back row attack here. And they'll get a free ball, excuse me. And Crum hits it off the block in, out of bounds. Back to 3. Galanes from the opposite side sends it long. Naptown Nitro getting very close to a set 4 victory after losing the first 2, including the second set by a very large margin. David Galanes trying to bring the Mak back within striking distance. comes the serve from Galanis. Nice attack from Garrett Bess. Swinging hard with that left hand. Nitro 5 points away from 2 sets in a row. Linus from the back at the foot of Pickett. He gets the side out for the Mac. JT McCarthy. Will put it into play. Into the net he goes. Not the time that you want to commit a service error. Every point so valuable. Opportunity for Arsenault, goes cross court, inbounds. Just barely. Naptown Nitro wants video support on that one. I don't know if we had any angles that caught that. Line judge had a great view and called it in. 18-21 now, off the tape. Nitro able to handle it. Short. I think he got it off the, went off the tape there. So they get to 22, just 3 points away from forcing a 5th set. If you had told me after set number 2, this game would be going to 5, would have probably thought that was a wild thought. But Nitro are very close to making it happen. Nice play there from Short. Attack from the middle. Right up from Margetts. Once again into the middle. Mike Wiley has been money when he's set up there in the middle. Best from the back row. Tried to place it. And this time the connection. Wow, Chris Croft and Mike Wiley working so well together. Croft out of Davenport, Wiley from Adrian. Playing like they've played together for years. As this attack from Short hits the net. Just like that, the Mac have brought it to a 1-point margin. 21-22 in set number 4. Short with the little dink to the open spot, and he gives Nitro the 2-point lead. Something we've seen Nitro do quite a bit, especially in this this game, as well as the last set, is being able to get over and around the blockers of Mac. Pickett with a roll, sent right back down and nearly kept alive by Doherty and Pickett. Mike Wiley was the one who sent it over for the Mac. A 1-point deficit once again. Trying to end it right here. And Galanis sniffed out the dump attempt from Doherty. And we are all square at 23 apiece.
2 more points.
Mike Wiley to serve. Bump set, Pickett is blocked, inbounds, 24-23. J.T. McCarthy giving the Mak their first lead since I think it was maybe like 7-5 in this set. They could finish it right here. Pickett with a tip. Mak keep it alive, collision. Galanis, it is over. Off the hand of Daniel Galanis, 25-23. The Mak win the match 3-1. After a valiant comeback, it looked like they were actually going to force a fifth set, Naptown Nitro, but they could not finish it out. A late run from the Mak. Might have been only their second lead of the set, but it comes at just the right time. And number 5, David Galanis, as we see him putting this one away. I think that one was to make it. That might have been point number 19 or 20 there. He was the one that had the attack at the very end of the match to put them over the edge. 3-1. The Mak win it. Pod Escape Room post-game coverage coming up in just a bit. We're going to keep you right here. We'll have some post-game interviews on this special edition broadcast of the VLA. Don't go anywhere.
I saw like the first volleyball team I was in. Well, no. Because the very first year, it was basically just like the Quincy guy. That's all you were the person? Yeah. I was not okay. But yeah, it was basically like the so I was doing like and it was like basically just like guys that were athletic that were like athletic and everything. So they tried pretty hard and they tried really hard and they were not good. But now it's a little bit better. They were the pioneers. They were, yes. They were pretty fun. Cool. So here's how we'll do it. I will let's back up a little bit, maybe like here. Can you get us all in the shot?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. So I will.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, sweet. I feel different in futsal streets. A lot of shorter guys.
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Lansing City Arena. We just finished an awesome match that went to 4 sets, nearly went to 5. Coach, I'm actually going to ask you first. This is Coach Jaws of the Mak. You guys came out to an early lead, had 2 sets, a really big win in set number 2, and they almost pushed you guys to 5. What was going on in the huddles and in the timeouts kind of leading up to that final set when you guys ended up winning?
It was trying to get the team to remember who they are. They're a big physical team. We're smart too, but we're trying to play more to the speed of the other team. And when you do that, as opposed to using what makes your team strong, you not playing your game, not going to get your results that you want. Thankfully, it's a good group of guys. They were able to settle down and finally pull it together and play physical, high ball offense, which is really our key to being a good team.
Mark, I'm going to have you step over here so I'm not in front of you. But, Coach, we have 2 of your heavy hitters here, and they performed excellent tonight. I mean, I came in, I didn't really know anybody's names, but I definitely know their names now. I think I did okay. What can you tell me about these 2 players' impact they have on your team tonight?
I mean, literally they shouldered the load the entire night. When things were getting tight, I literally was reminding our setter to not try to get too fancy with it and just huck it out there and let them do what they can do. Their size and their ability to jump really puts them literally towering over the other team, as you saw tonight. And it's a big part of it. Like, if your pins can put a ball away, it frees everything up. That's what made our middles more effective towards the end too, is they're already cheating to take on these guys, and now we've got another mismatch in our favor.
Well, you guys certainly were flying high and performing really well. Mark, I'll start with you. What was it like? Can you tell me about the kind of sets that you were getting that set you up for those amazing kills?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Chris and Parker, they're great setters, man. They set me, David, Sam, everybody up great, man. They're great setters. They're working hard. They're getting to the ball. They're working with my passes, which is a lot to ask for them. So they're getting me the ball and just doing great, man. I appreciate them. They're doing awesome.
What did you feel like was the difference? You guys really dominated that second set, and then it really wasn't until the end of that last set you kind of pulled ahead and got that lead and won. What was the difference for you that you felt like between those 2 moments?
I mean, big difference. Nitro played good, man. They're a good team. They're a solid team. Know a lot of guys on that team. They got good players. They didn't like us taking the first 2s. They came out and played hard, man. We had to make our adjustments. They started tipping and rolling around the block, but, doing our thing. Did good.
Awesome. I'm going to step over here to David. I'll have you come over here, Mark. So, David, it was very clear. I mentioned as we were coming over, when you jumped, it was like you were floating. The time kind of stopped. It was pretty awesome to see. I know you played at Cornerstone. Where did you play volleyball growing up?
Well, I'm from Chicago, so I had the privilege of playing in middle school. So it's cool to see how the sport's growing, especially here in Michigan. I believe this year was the first sanctioned year for the program, so it was super cool. But just coming to Cornerstone, it was very, very relevant to have that experience in Chicago. So it was a huge blessing. I play with my younger brother. He's still there right now, so just a blessing.
Younger brother at Cornerstone?
Yes, he's a senior.
Oh, that's awesome. You think he's going to join you guys at the Mak sometime?
Hopefully, yeah.
What position does he play?
He's a hybrid. He's a right setter and a setter. So wherever you put him, he'll play.
That's awesome. Really cool. Well, you guys performed well tonight, able to take it to the Naptown Nitro. Thanks for being a part of it. What do you think was the play of the game?
I think the play of the game was probably, honestly, any of the scrappy plays with some of the middles coming out of defense and getting that ball up, and that setter just chucking it to the pins and just having the outsides just take a rip at it, honestly. We did a really good job with the scrappy plays. That really set aside the difference. So I enjoyed being a part of those plays as well. So
that's awesome. Well, the Mak coming out with the victory tonight in the second half of the doubleheader over Naptown Nitro. That's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Jared Kleppel, everyone here at the Lansing City live broadcast team. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. Good night.